Hello, the Prêt-à-Template users! The last fashion week presented in September brought a strong trend of handmade products with rustic and imperfect finishes. Details like fringes and embroidery are key to this trend. A subtle boho touch with an earthy color tones. Inspired by this trend, Prêt-à-Template App brings a new print family called Macramé. One of the brands that presented this trend was Chloé, and here is an example of their bag that I'm going to recreate. I'm going to use this template. I think it suits the most to the one that I have right here. I'm going to reduce opacity and start the outline on the first layer. I'm going to use one of the dark brown colors and a pen, a small size pen. So I will start with suggesting with a straight lines all the elements that have the straight borders, just as a guideline. I'm using scissors to copy the strap and place it on the other side. And I will suggest the fringes in the same way, but very just an overall suggestion, not like drawing each and every one of them. Something like this. Okay, now I will try to remove the template and see what I have. So this is the outline of the bag. And I can start coloring. I will add one more layer and then drag it down so that it's underneath the outline so that I can see really well. I will find a color which I already have added to my palette for the fabric part. I will take a large brush and fill in the area of the fabric of the bag. And I will not mind going outside of the line a little bit on the leather parts, because later I will cover it using one more layer on top of it, so it won't be visible. I wouldn't even need to erase it. Now I will add the pattern. So I will take the other color, maybe like a darker brown, and I will go to patterns, click plus to open the library, and the last one is the new Macramé family. I will swatch every style to see what works the best for me. I think I'll go for this one. I will apply it all over this area. And if I have some inconsistencies in color, that will only play to my advantage, because this is a natural material, so it has these inconsistencies. Now I can define the fringes a little better, So I will take the light color and use a pencil, probably a larger size, to add some illusion of fringes. At the same time, I'm fixing the pattern that has been overlapping this part. So I'll be using a few darker and lighter values to define this area. Alright, and now I will add one more layer here to color the leather parts. I also already have a color in my palette, so I'll use it. You can color pick from the photo directly as well if you want to. And I will color this entire area. So the fact that I have it on top of the previous layer allows me to cover all these parts that I painted outside without actually having to erase them because they're hidden anyways, which can save you a lot of time if you need to make an illustration quickly, and it's very convenient. So the only thing I need to do now is add some lights and shadows. I will be using a watercolor brush for that. Again, I will add one more layer. It's not a necessary step, but you can still use it if you want to. I will take some light color and I will start coloring. I will take the smallest size. Okay, this is very dark. I will take a marker to add some definition to some parts. So this is it. I will add stitching with the pen. I will take darker color and the dash line to add the stitching. I will as well add some metal details. I just switched to the outline layer so that I can draw a little bit over this outline. I will use one more layer on top of this. And adding the shadow under the bag, I will have to create one more layer and keep it down at the bottom. I'll take a watercolor brush and I will take some neutral color like this black, saturate it towards the back, and then just stretch it outwards. So this is it, a quick way to create a bag illustration. Press like and please subscribe to this channel.